Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about the aspect or area of endurance. Now, endurance is key for being fruitful. Though it's not the most exciting word, not the most exciting topic in some ways, but it is really key for being fruitful. And endurance is all about overcoming barriers and persisting in your journey, if you like, towards a goal that you've set or a fruitful life. Now at the moment it's the Olympic time, it's Tokyo 2020, and I love that. I love sport, athletics, everything that's involved in it. And you see, sort of, especially in like triathlon and the gymnastics, just the endurance that the athletes are showing. And you see the dedication and the discipline that they've had to put in order to endure and build up strength and to get to the peak of their powers, if you like, or peak of their fitness in order to compete. And this journey has been like over a number of years for them in order to reach this moment, and it's been especially difficult with the whole coronavirus situation and keeping going and persevering. So I have great admiration for these athletes that have been able to do that and still peak for at this event. In terms of my story, I've had sort of chronic fatigue and have lived with chronic fatigue over the last 14 or so years. Endurance has been, I suppose, a key part or key factor in my journey. Now, I haven't been able to run for many years, but the other day I was able to run for a couple of minutes, which for me is like winning I suppose an Olympic gold medal, in the sense of something I've strived for to be able to do, and to be able to run for a couple of minutes without any mega lasting effects was amazing. And some of the things that I've thought about over the last 5-6 years in terms of my journey towards achieving that will probably be shared by some of the athletes in their own league of doing things, if you like. The first thing is really to keep your head up, to keep focused on your goal, where you want to head, the destination, if you like. Now, the journey is just as important as the end goal, but if you keep your head lifted high and look at the end goal, you kind of raise your expectations and you raise your thoughts above maybe sort of negative things where you just focusing on the ground and the next steps you're taking, and often you find yourself tripping over yourself because you're looking down. So looking up is key. The second thing is to have helping hands around you, so people who can coach you, people who can support you, people who can encourage you to build up the endurance, and people just to be your friend, to help walk with you on the journey you're taking. And the third thing is really to, I suppose, lighten the load that you're carrying. So I liken this to carrying a backpack. Now, often over life we kind of put more and more things in the backpack and it just becomes overwhelming, and we're not able to sort of carry it and keep going and perform well. And that's what I suppose the Olympic athletes are so good at doing, in the sense that they really dedicate and focus their lives and channel it into one focused thing for a period of time. But they have to take so much stuff out of their lives in order to do that. So I suppose giving ourselves a break and not trying to achieve everything, but keeping the backpack, if you like, lightly loaded for the journey is important. So there we go. There's 3 things that have helped me on my journey and my endurance journey, and that relate to the athletes that are doing such amazing stuff at the Tokyo Olympics at the moment. So today, perhaps in the comment section, just write down things where that have helped you in terms of your endurance and reaching your goals. And yeah, maybe take one of those things that I've said, whether it's keeping your head up, lightening the load in the backpack, or getting friends and people around you to help you. If you feel that you're struggling with endurance, tackle one of those things. Try and focus on one of those things, and take some steps in that and see whether they'll help you. So I hope that's been helpful for you today, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, be fruitful.